2 luxury London apartments, less than 50 yards from the Israeli embassy. These properties were bought on behalf of Iran's new supreme leader through a banker later sanctioned by Britain. So what exactly was the purpose of these properties sitting next to one of Israel's key diplomatic sites? Could this be more than just a real estate story? Iran's newly appointed supreme leader is facing scrutiny over luxury property purchases in London, including 2 high-value apartments located just yards from the Israeli embassy. The properties, together valued at tens of millions of pounds, were reportedly acquired through an Iranian banker who has since been sanctioned by the British government for alleged links to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. But speculation is already swirling. Is the proximity of these properties, located just yards from the Israeli embassy, entirely coincidental? Or could it suggest a deliberate strategic choice by Iran's new leadership to position assets in the shadow of a long-standing adversary? Telegraph reported on March 9th that the 2 luxury flats were bought on behalf of Mojtaba Khamenei, the 56-year-old son of the late supreme leader Ali Khamenei, who was recently chosen to succeed his father as Iran's highest authority. Some analysts are now asking whether the acquisitions could represent a symbolic power play, a quiet assertion of Iranian influence in the heart of one of the world's most watched diplomatic corridors. The apartments are located in Kensington Palace Gardens, one of London's most prestigious and expensive residential addresses. The building stands less than 50 yards from the Israeli embassy and close to Kensington Palace. According to the reports, one apartment was purchased in March 2014 for £16.75 million. A second property in the same building was bought in November 2016 for £19 million. Together, the 2 flats, which include separate staff quarters, are now estimated to be worth close to £50 million. The purchases were reportedly made through Iranian banker Ali Ansari. British authorities sanctioned Ansari in October 2025, accusing him of financially supporting the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Hamish Falconer, Britain's Minister for the Middle East, said the sanctions were intended to send a clear signal regarding alleged financial support for the IRGC.
Today, we are announcing sanctions against corrupt Iranian banker and businessman Ali Aliakbar Ansari for his role in financially supporting the activities of the IRGC. This designation sends a clear message. We will not tolerate threats from the IRGC and will not hesitate to take the most effective measures against them.
Investigations by Bloomberg have claimed Ansari played a key role in property transactions linked to Mojtaba Khamenei. The reports also suggest connections between Ansari, shell companies, and a broader property network across London, Europe, and the Gulf. Among the assets mentioned is a £33.7 million house purchased in 2014 on Bishop's Avenue in North London, an area widely known as Billionaires' Row, near Hampstead Heath. Several derelict properties on the same road were also reportedly acquired. Despite the allegations, Ansari's legal representatives have strongly rejected any connection between the banker and Iran's leadership or the Revolutionary Guard. In a statement, his lawyer Roger Gerson said Ansari vehemently denies any financial relationship with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or the new supreme leader. The revelations about the London properties have emerged just as Mojtaba Khamenei assumed the position of supreme leader following his father's death. His appointment has also prompted wider debate about the nature of Iran's political system. Critics argue the succession from father to son challenges the Islamic Republic's long-standing claim of combining republican institutions with clerical authority. For observers, the discovery of these luxury London properties has added another layer of controversy to an already historic moment in Iran's political landscape, one that continues to raise questions about power, wealth, and succession at the highest levels of the Iranian state. While regime officials lined up to pledge loyalty to Iran's new supreme leader, the people of Tehran had a different reaction entirely. Some took to the streets to celebrate. Some chanted "Death to Mojtaba" from their balconies. Others spoke of dread. On March 8th, senior figures of the Islamic Republic staged a show of unity around Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the slain supreme leader and the man the Assembly of Experts had just chosen to succeed him. According to Iran's Supreme National Security Council Secretary, Ali Larijani, the Assembly had met under extraordinary pressure.
We must thank the Assembly of Experts for convening despite Trump's threats of attack, despite the special circumstances we are facing.
The IRGC, Iran's most powerful military institution, was equally unequivocal in its backing.
We are ready for complete obedience and sacrifice in carrying out the orders of Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei.
But outside the state broadcasts, a very different Iran was speaking. According to the BBC, a Tehran resident in his 30s said the appointment had extinguished whatever slim hope remained for change from within.
The slightest chance for change within the system has simply disappeared. The Assembly chose the person closest to the previous leader. They don't even need to change their chance of support to match his name.
A second Tehran resident, also in his 30s, was less resigned and more afraid. According to the report, he said Mojtaba was vindictive, that his father had been killed, and he would not let it go. If he could not take revenge on the United States, the man said, he would take it out on ordinary Iranians. It is a fear grounded in what the new supreme leader represents. Mojtaba Khamenei has never held elected office, spent his career in the shadows of his father's inner circle, and is widely regarded as more hardline than the man he replaces. He now directly controls the Revolutionary Guard and holds veto power over any agreement to end the war. The announcement came hours after the IDF threatened to hunt down whoever was chosen for the role, and after Donald Trump warned the new leader would not last long without Washington's approval. Now, will Mojtaba prove to be Iran's savior or someone who pushes it deeper into the abyss? It remains to be seen.